How to make the best French onion soup recipe. This has bags of flavour provided you follow my tips. Now you're going to need 1.5 kilograms of onions. Peel them, cut them in half and then slice them so that they're thin but not too thin. Then you want to add 60 grams of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil to the pan. You want to melt that down and then add in 2 teaspoons of sugar. I'm just using some brown sugar here, and then melt that down as well. Then it's time to add the onions. Yeah, there's rather a lot. It's easier to sweat it down a bit because you are going to be cooking this for an hour and a half and you must not skip this process. This is what gives it flavour. Every 15 minutes or so, give it a stir. For the last half an hour, take the lid off and increase the heat a bit. You'll see it catching on the bottom. This is great. This is just going to add more flavour and more colour to your dish. So carry on with it, and then about 2 to 3 minutes before the end of the 1.5 hours, add in 2 crushed garlic cloves. Now the bottom of that pan is looking rather grim, but that is flavour. It's going to taste and look so good. And we don't need to worry because we're adding 250 mils of dry white wine. And what that does is it deglazes the pan. Just give it a gentle scrub at the bottom there. Now transfer all that mixture once it's evaporated into a big saucepan. We're going to add in 2 bay leaves and 1.5 litres of a real good tasting beef stock. It's at this point you could transfer to a slow cooker and cook on low for around about an hour, but I'm just using the saucepan. I'm adding in a good grinding of pepper and a little pinch of salt because my stock is good. Then you want to cook, if it's on a stove, for half an hour. Now, whilst this is cooking, I do like to make some like little toasty crouton things, and I just take some sourdough bread, I grill it, and then I add on some Gruyere cheese and grill that further so it's all nice and melted. Then I want to transfer it to something nice. I do have these lovely soup bowls and plates. All the details are in the bio, but I love these little French onion pots. Oh, they're so beautiful. Great for little chili con carnes, curries and stews as well. Really useful. And then you just transfer that beautiful soup over to your pots. Add on those little croutons, a little bit of parsley or whatever you've got, and enjoy. Now don't forget the full written recipe is on my website. You know it by now, cookingwithemily.co.uk.